This is Umar for BoxNation. We're back in the kingdom, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. A huge fight week here, Usyk-Fury 2, and a fight that has really caught heavyweight fans, boxing fans across Britain, Australia and the world, is yourself and Moses Itauma. He was overlooking you, he admitted it, but I'm sure he's fully focused, as are you, for this fight, Demsey.
Yeah, definitely. I'm fully focused. I always am, no matter what the fight, no matter what the pedigree of the fight is. But I'm looking forward to it. Moses is going to bring a new test to me, and I think we're going to bring out the best in each other.
Even though he's fairly inexperienced as a professional, he's a 19-year-old kid, you'd be shocking the boxing world if you pulled this off. And I'm sure that is what you're going to do, in your opinion, this Saturday.
Definitely. It's funny you say that as well. I've been in there with some good guys, but he's number 6 in the WBO at the moment. That's a world ranking that I want and I need, and we've got to take him out to be able to get that, and then line up some bigger fights after.
Ultimately, Dempsey, is it too early for him?
I think so. Don't get me wrong. I think he's got the skill set to be able to take out some of the top guys also, but against me, and we've got a good game plan and what I feel I bring to the table, I think it's going to be too much for him.
Do you think if it goes past 3, 4, 5, that we could see some frustration, some inexperience kick in from Moses? Is that what you're banking on?
Well, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see how he deals under the pressure, and if he's thinking he's going to blow me out of the water within a couple of rounds like he's doing to the rest of these journeymen, and he's going to have another thing coming to him. What's that going to do to his mindset if he, if I'm looking at him across from the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th round, if it goes that far, So we're going to see anyway.
And aside from that, ultimately, you're banking on your skills, your class as well, to outperform Moses this Saturday.
Definitely. That's what it's all about.
Has it been different, though, this camp? Because I know you fought Filip Hrgovic, but Moses starts quick. He's a different beast. We've seen him throughout his professional career. Has it just given you that little extra push in camp or not?
Yeah, definitely. Look, I'm a professional. I've been in the game for a long time. I train my ass off for every fight camp, regardless of who it's against. I'm a very hard worker in the gym, and I make sure I'm always in good condition when I come into fight night. But, coming off a loss, there is always that extra added fire in the belly to kind of get a bit of redemption and get back to winning ways. And, this is my job and livelihood in the end. So I need to keep winning to be able to keep being able to do this.
Do you like fighting southpaws?
This is my first fight, southpaw I fought, and honestly, before the camp started, and beforehand, I was like, mate, I hate southpaws. I am a southpaw. I hope I never have to fight a southpaw. But, we adjusted very, very well and very quickly in camp. And to be honest, I actually feel like I prefer southpaws over orthodox now as well, which is almost insane and unheard of. But I feel like I definitely handle them a lot better and being able to utilize my skills against them.
Well, I know he's not a heavyweight, he's a cruiserweight, but you had one of the best southpaws in the world in your camp. I don't know if it was just the back end, but Jai Opataya.
Yeah.
Just talk to me about the rounds you did with him in camp.
Yeah, he's unreal. He's a beast, isn't he? He's one of the. He's probably giving me the best. He's probably the best southpaw sparring I could probably possibly get on this planet. He's faster than Usyk. He's probably got better feet than Usyk, in and out movement. He's very slick. He's a lot faster. So I think stylistically, it's been perfect for Moses. And he's a world champion for a reason. The guy's an animal. So it's been good to get some good rounds in with him.
Dempsey, Mariusz Wach was expected to give Moses Itauma rounds. A lot of people were thinking that would go into deep waters. He started very quick, as Moses always does. Do you expect the same Moses Itauma for him to come out the blocks this Saturday night against you?
Yeah, look, we were prepared for anything. If he wants to start a little bit slower because he's maybe thinking about going out to the 10 rounds, or we're expecting him to start fast. And if he caters differently, then we deal with it. Simple. We've had a good camp and we're ready for anything that he wants to bring, and get a lot of good rounds in with these high work rate, fast southpaws. We're ready for that. Our pace is really good for this camp.
Have you spotted vulnerabilities in him in your film study?
Yeah, my coach Fidel has done a lot of video research on him, and he's come up with a great game plan that we feel confident with, and we just have to execute that to be able to come away with a good win.
Do you feel like as well the pressure's on him ultimately?
Of course the pressure's on him. He's a 10-1 favourite, and pressure's all on him. He's supposed to be beating Mike Tyson's record after this, and blah 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 and whatnot as well. And he's probably looking a couple of fights ahead, and of course he would be, because he's looking at the noise that's around him at the moment to be the next best thing. So he's got to go out there and perform well. He's got to take me out within a couple of rounds, like he keeps saying. So, but if I'm looking across from him in rounds 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 10, what's he going to be thinking? What's that going to do for his confidence and his mindset? So we'll see what he's made of.
It's not quite the Ashes, but it is England, Australia.
That's it, mate. So you got to back the Aussies, yeah?
Dempsey, just before we close off, obviously a huge occasion, as I said, the main event. In your heart, what are you feeling about Usyk-Fury 2?
Look, I'm backing Usyk for this. I think it's going to be a repeat of the first fight. I think just the second half of the fight with his work rate and his pace, he starts to take over a lot. But Fury was dominant in the early rounds in the previous fight. But I think Usyk's just going to have that added confidence, also getting the job done the first time. So I'm backing points decision to Usyk.
Okay, how did you see the first fight?
I picked Usyk to win on points also, but Fury had a blinder of the first half of that fight also. But I think just to keep that pace up, and a man of his size, it gets a bit hard, especially against someone with a high work rate like Usyk. But I think Usyk gets it done.
Okay, so in the main event, you're going Alexander Usyk points. Just tell me yourself and Moses Itauma. I know you're 100% confident of the win, but do you believe it's going to be a stoppage for you?
I think I'll get the stoppage mid to late rounds.
Wow, that would send shockwaves around the boxing world and disrupt a few plans. Dempsey, listen, best of luck this Saturday. Pleasure talking to you here in Riyadh. Do you want to just leave a message to your fans in Australia?
Just like to thank everyone for the continued support, friends, family, sponsors, everyone. It's a lonely sport at times, but to have everyone backing you and behind you, it's one of the best feelings in the world. So thank you all.
Dempsey, good luck this Saturday. We'll catch up after the fight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.